Okay. Excuse me, it's really hot in the house because I closed the windows. Didn't want background wind sound, you know? But I'm here again with another entry from my K-pop journal. Or should I say entries? So I'm just, you know, using my ahjkaddjfh. I don't know if I should be using it to fan myself because, you know, it's a collectible. But it's really hot and it's the only fan I can find right now in my house that's not electric, so we gonna use this. Anyway, so I'll be using this from time to time because it's really hot. And I don't have AC. But anyway, going on to my journal. So next entry, I got my little Kai bookmark here. Let's put it gently this time and so it doesn't go far away. So the next event is the Asia Song Festival back in 2016. So this was October 2016. So I did global package with this because EXO was gonna be there. So obviously I wanted to go to see EXO. So this was like 3 months after Exordium or something like that. Because Exordium was like at the end of July and then this was in the beginning of October. So do the math, I don't feel like counting right now. But yeah, I did global package because it was like relatively cheap in comparison to how global package is normally for like actual concerts, since this was a music festival. So there was like many other K-pop groups there. So this is when I made a friend of mine who lives in Japan. This was the first time we met. Like we stayed friends ever since. So I think that was really nice. And I saw the guy. So you know how I told you in Spectrum how it was just me and my friends, and then there was this other guy who we were the only English speakers in the trip. So we kind of stuck together. Well, I saw him again at this. Because this wasn't that long after Spectrum. I think this was literally like the weekend after. And it's funny because what do you call our guide or whatever for Spectrum, she ended up being at this event too. She wasn't my guide, but I saw her there and I said hi to her. Because I had mentioned that I was gonna go to this too. She's like, okay, well, let's see you next weekend. So I thought it was funny. So I saw her there and I saw the guy again. So that was cool. And I made a new friend and we're still friends today. So I think that's really cool. So we got this sticker with the global package, like extra freebies. And I think with this global package, we got a lot of like EXO freebies, like extra EXO freebies. Like I got this, oh, I keep touching my chin and I have this pimple on my chin. Okay. I got like this, they had a lot of like old EXO merch, like I guess from like old global packages. Maybe they had like leftovers. So I got like these EXO slippers, an EXO t-shirt that looks like it has like the overdose label on it. It's like all black, but you can like see the, like in this area, it has like the overdose label. I got like a passport holder, which I currently use today. Maybe you can get them real quick and let me show you. I got this passport holder, which I currently use for my passport. You can see the EXO logo here. And then you can also see it inside here. So this Exoplanet, oh shoot, is that 1? Holy moly, it's from Exoplanet 1, dude. And then of course I have like my own little stickers in here from Kamong, because I go there so often, and then the Coco Bop album sticker, and then if you guys have seen this anime before, Ranma Hat, it's like one of my favorites. And this is Pichan. I think I got this in Japan though, when I went 2 years ago in 2016 as well. And then this is the shirt I was talking about that I got. So like the way this was, they had like a bunch of bags and then you just choose one, and then it has like random stuff inside. So not everyone got the same stuff. So this is just the stuff I got. So this is the t-shirt I'm talking about. So you can see like the overdose logo looking thing is there. It's like all black, and it's like the material here is kind of like a faux leathery but like very thin material. And then like the back, it's just plain black, but it's like the regular t-shirt material, whatever you want to call it. This is also from Exoplanet 1. My goodness. So yeah, they had like old merch available, I guess, like still leftover. And then I have these slippers from the Exolution. So these are the slippers they gave me. The Exolutions, the Exoplanet 2. those slippers. And then I actually found like the pouch that I got for some of the stuff that like they gave us are some things in here. I also have like extra things in here because I kind of use it like as storage or whatever. But like we got like these pins, Exoplanet 2, what else? These other pins because NCT was there. Yeah, NCT, Exordium, and then Asia Song Festival. And then, oh look, I have another fan. I think I got an Etuk fan. That's fan was given out outside of the venue when we were there. Wait, why do I have 2 sets of pins? I don't know, I think my friend, because like, you know how I told you I saw my friend there again. He gave me some of his freebies that he didn't want. So I think that's what happened. So like I said, I made a friend there who is from Japan, and she was really nice. And like I said, we're still friends even today. And like she gave me a little gift, this little card with the has Kai, because I told her that I liked Kai. You know, I was still, you know, in denial of my love for Chanyeol. Like it was just hidden deep down in my heart. But now I've come to accept it. But you know, Kai, I still love him. So she gave me this little card. It has Kai on it, and I thought it was so cute. And it's like for XOL Japan. And this is like the back of it. Oh shoot. So really cute. So I put it in here. And then I kind of drew the scene of what the festival looked like. And then they're supposed to be standing, but I ended up confusing it with Spectrum, because I was thinking, because the point was to draw how Asia Song Festival was like, but we were seated. And in Spectrum, we were standing. So I was like, I confused him. So he's like, oh, whatever. But yeah, did you see my Mean Girls reference in here? She doesn't even go here. Oh my God. That was the hotel we stayed at. And obviously my name and bus number and blah, blah, blah. You get a lanyard and then it has like your information on it, like your name, your reservation number, the bus you're gonna be on, so you always know to go to that bus number, because especially like for big concerts, or not big concert, but like actual concert, like not just festival, there's usually a lot of buses. Like for Elysian Dot recently, oh my God, there was like a bajillion buses. It took me and my friend a bit to find our bus because it was like all the way at the back from all the buses, so it was insane. I mean, I don't know about other groups since I mostly do EXO, but for EXO, at least, like the global packages, they just get like more and more people to join. It's crazy. Next event. Okay, this, I wrote a little note here where it says this was May 5th, 2017. Oh, by the way, like when I journal this stuff, it wasn't like right after the event. Like I did it, like I didn't start this journal until like 2017. So like this was at a later time. Sometimes I would do it like right after the event if I got like all caught up, but most of the time I do it like much later because sometimes I just don't have like the time to journal or I get lazy. So yeah, but anyway, so this was May 5th before the GOT7 fan meet. I went to the store and I got some stamps because they have like a table where you can get stamps or not get stamps, but you can stamp like a piece of paper. There's stamps for like the different groups. Of course, I got Kai and Chanyeol, a very faded overdose stamp, like super fit. Like you can barely see the outline of the maze. And then I got Amber from FX. And I got Taemin and Jonghyun and a shiny stamp at the side there, kind of faded because I didn't press hard enough. Boa, and just like the Some Store logo. They sell some things with like the logo of this, like postcards and stuff. The next post, or not next post, look at me talking like I'm online. The next entry, why do I have a zombified hand? Oh. Okay, so this was the BOF festival. What does BOF stand for? Busan 1 festival, I guess. This was, do I not have the ticket? I don't see a ticket in here, but there's just one tiny page before it goes on to when I went to Japan over here. So this is the page that I have for the BOF festival, where I went with my housemate at the time, and it was in Busan, and we had like the seated floor, but it was like the back row. Well, actually, when we bought the ticket, it was actually for like nosebleed seats, like up high, but then they had us move to down to the floor section at the back, because like it seems like that whole area they had people like move somewhere else because the lighting, I mean, to me, I felt like it looked fine, but then like the lighting, I did notice that the lighting was very bright and towards our section, so I think that's why they moved the people, because like no one was sitting in that section. They had us move to the floor in the back. So we did that. We went and we saw, I think EXO CBX was there, GOT7, SHINee, and many other groups, because you know it's a festival, so they had many groups there. Do you notice that I sit like to the side like this? What is this, Karen? Sit straight. Okay, I'm trying. We ended up getting trapped in Busan. I made a vlog about it, and it made me think of, because you know at the time that's when that Train to Busan movie had come out, and so I drew a little zombie hand here, or arm. You can see right there. By the time this event finished, like there were no more trains going, and then like the buses were sold out. So, and like we had to work next day, but luckily start until the afternoon so we could stay overnight. So that's what we ended up doing. We actually ended up staying overnight at the same hotel that I stayed at for global package for the Asia Song Festival, because it's literally like right in front of the Busan train station. So it's relatively cheap actually. Like that hotel is pretty cheap and it's nice. So it was good. It was all right. I think it was like what, like 55,000 won for one night for the both of us, which is not bad. Either that or it was like 70 something. But basically like it wasn't that expensive, I feel like. But it kind of sucked because we were like trapped there and we weren't able to do anything. And I wrote in here, the zombies got us and stole my ticket. Very funny, Karen. You're hilarious. Anyway, so the next thing here is my Japan trip. So this was the first time that I went to Japan, which was in October of 2016. And it was cool because it was like the end of October, so it was during Halloween time. When I was in Shibuya, dude, like there were so many people there like dressed up in costumes and stuff, or like different characters and stuff. Like I saw like Hillary and Trump, these people dressed up like Egyptians, like ancient Egyptians, a bunch of Harley Quinns, of course, you know, like Mario characters and stuff. It was really cool. So of course I went to Tower Records, like literally, I kid you not, now like whenever I go to Tokyo, I've been to Tokyo now like 3 times or so, and I always go to Tower Records, the one in Shibuya, because it's like huge, and I love going there, and I buy at least like one thing, like I have to. Like I really love music, so I went to Tower Records, of course, and I got the EXO Love Me Right albums. I got a Kai version, and I think like a group version, and then I got a Japanese album and a GOT7 album. I think that's like the only page for my Japan trip, and then it goes right into BTS. Dope. So the one time I actually saw BTS in concert, y'all. So these are my pages. You can see the ticket over here. Here's my ticket. I went to their fan meeting, the third muster, back in, when was this? November of 2016. I had like some nosebleed seats, but you know, it's okay. And it was only 55,000 won, because usually fan meetings are much cheaper than concerts. But to me, like concerts here are cheap too, because in America, they're always so expensive. And then the venue is so much smaller. Yeah, these are just some freebie stickers I got. I think this is like the receipt for the merch that I bought. Yeah. I ended up getting like the BTS shirt and like, what else? Oh yeah, and then I got the little mini light stick. I didn't buy like the actual big light stick. I just got the small one. The keychain. Okay, there we go. Got the keychain one. But I know they have like a third version coming out now. So I think at the time, it was still the first version, I want to say. Maybe, or it may be a bit. No, I don't think it was version 2. I think it was still the first version of the BTS light stick. I got a shirt and like some photo cards. The jersey, the baseball jersey, for the third muster BTS. What does it say there? You can kind of see. And then in the back has this. So I got that. Yay, it landed there. And the light stick. And then here you can see like there's this purple bag. So it's like a small bag. And then it was a fan project. So basically we had to put it over our light sticks during a certain time. Like they gave us instructions like what to do with it. And so like I only had the little one, but I put it over it anyway. And like during a certain time of the event, everyone put it on their light stick. So like the whole arena was purple. It was really cool. But yeah, that was my first and only time seeing BTS, because like now it's so hard getting tickets. Like after they blew up in America, like even here it's very difficult to get their tickets. Like it's just gotten so much harder, because I remember when I bought the ticket for this, I didn't even buy it when it came out. Like I bought it later, and even though it was like a nosebleed seat, like they still had like some tickets available online to buy. So I was like very surprised, and like they were cheap. So like I went with my friends, and we went together, the 3 of us, and we got to see a BTS fan meeting. And that's how I got my friend into BTS, because she was like into like Big Bang and like 21, and not like a whole bunch of groups, but like we had her come with us because it was really cheap. And then she got into BTS too. So that was like my first and only experience of seeing BTS live, even though it was nosebleed seats. This was in Gocheok Sky Dome, where EXO recently had their opening and the closing of their Elation concerts. The fan meeting for BTS was there, and we had nosebleeds. And let me tell you, nosebleed seats in that venue is so scary. Oh my god. Because it's so high, and then like the angle of the seats, like when you stand, like you feel like you're gonna fall forward and like off of the balcony. It's freaking horrifying. Even sitting down, like after a bit you get used to it and it's okay, but like at first you're just like, it's really scary. But yeah, that's about it. I think this is like a tag of when I bought from the merchandise. I think probably the shirt, yeah, Karen, probably the shirt. Of course, this sticker, like I said, freebies. Oh, that is not BTS. And then I already showed this one, and then the ticket and whatnot. And then next, there's a next event, but I think I'm gonna stop here because like I said, I'm trying to make this a little shorter. So even though we're at 24 minutes right now with editing, hopefully it'll be maybe 20 minutes, hopefully. So that's like 10 minutes less. I'm trying. Just thought I would say like one more thing, because I was just like sitting here thinking about the BTS fan meeting and like, you know, how I was able to go back in 2016, and now it's so hard to get a ticket for like their fan meeting and concerts, like low-key impossible. And it's just so interesting, like in not just for BTS, but like in general, it's interesting to see like K-pop groups grow. I guess more in particular for me, EXO, since like I'm a huge EXO fan. And then I see it with BTS too, you know, now that like they've gotten a lot more recognition in America, which is like amazing, because no other K-pop group has done that before. And it's just like I love like sitting back and just like thinking about that. And it's like really cool to see a K-pop group like grow and you know, their popularity rise, and I see them doing well. It's just really cool. And even like how I was saying, like with EXO, like now it's even hard to get global package. Like it sells out fast now too. Because I remember, maybe I said this in like the maybe part 1 when I was talking about Exordium, but I don't know if I mentioned it there. But anyway, like for Exordium, I bought global package, and I remember like I didn't buy it when it first came out. Like I didn't even really know about it that much. I don't even remember like how I found out about global package, but I did, and that's how I ended up seeing EXO. Because I couldn't buy it, I can't buy tickets for SM artists because they only sell it on the Korean websites here. Well, like for other groups, like usually those websites like Melon Ticket and Interpark, they have like an English version of their website, which is really nice. But Yes24, there is an English website, but the amount of events is more limited on the English website, so they never have the SM artists on there, which sucks, but whatever. But it's just like really cool to see like groups grow and gain popularity and just like do really well, and it makes me really happy. So it feels, how can I say this, like it feels really good to see like your favorite group do really well, or just groups in general, not just your faves, you know, obviously if your faves do well it's great, but like any group, like when you see them doing well, like it's really cool to see them like grow and like really, you know, become really great artists and stuff like that. But anyway, that was just my thoughts. So yeah, bye. I think half of this video is going to be me fanning myself, so yeah.